Assalamu alaikum dear students. I am your teacher Saima Zaidi. The novel The Old Man and the Sea is written by Ernest Hemingway. Ernest Hemingway is a prominent American novelist. His famous novels are A Farewell to Arms, For Whom the Bell Tolls, The Sun Also Rises, and The Old Man and the Sea. The effects of the First World War can be clearly visualized in his novels. He served in the First World War in France and Italy. He led an active and adventurous life. Hemingway's heroes are like him. His heroes suffer a lot, but they never give up hope, struggle, and determination. His heroes remain optimistic and win spiritual and moral victory. Ceaseless struggle, hope, optimism, determination are the recurrent themes in his novels. In Old Man and the Sea, we meet Santiago, who is the hero in the novel. Santiago was a fisherman by profession. Once he could not catch any fish for 84 days. The other fishermen began to call him unlucky. On the 85th day, he woke up early in the morning. He sets his boat and began to row it. When the sun rose, he had gone far out in the sea. He threw four baits in the sea at different depths. One bait was 40 fathoms down, one was 75 fathoms down, and another was 125 fathoms deep in the sea. He was lost in the sweet memories of the past. Suddenly, he realized that one bait was being pulled softly. He knew that some fish was swallowing the bait. The next moment, it was hooked. It began to pull the boat into the deep sea. It took Santiago almost 3 days to kill the big fish. On the first day, the fish kept pulling the boat towards north. The old man kept planning to kill it. The fish needed more line, so he cut the lines of other baits and made a long reserve coil. The fish kept pulling the boat the whole night. Once it made a sudden jerk. Santiago fell in the boat and received a little cut under his left eye. He was unable to sleep the whole night. On the second day, Santiago hoped that the fish would turn to the east, but he was disappointed. Yet he made up his mind to kill it by the end of the day. He said to the fish, "But I will kill you before this day ends." Meanwhile, the fish pulled the cord and Santiago fell on the front part of the boat. Perhaps the fish was expressing pain. Santiago shifted the weight of the line to his left shoulder. Then the fish came up and saw it for the first time. And now Santiago saw the fish for the first time. It was larger than his boat. Now the fish began to swim at a higher level. It was jumping again and again. He knew that its end was near. On the third day, the fish was circulating round and round in the sea. Santiago invested all his energy to pull it. When it came near the surface of the water, he harpooned its side with full force. The iron penetrated into its body and it began to bleed. He bent a little low and drove the harpoon more into the fish. As a result, it was killed. It was 2 feet larger than his boat. He tied it alongside his skiff and began to row it to the harbor. The Old Man and the Sea is called a tragedy by the critics. It is said that tragedy makes the whole appeal of the novel. The Old Man and the Sea is the story of the sufferings of an exceptional hero, Santiago. In his sufferings, he has the qualities of nobility, courage, bravery, and patience. But some hamartia or tragic flaw in his character leads him to downfall. He suffers to the last and meets a tragic end. Santiago has been depicted as a man of great strength and strong resolution. He is adept in fishing. Like a great hero, he is involved in the adventurous cause. He causes he crosses he crosses the customary fishing area that causes his defeat. He goes beyond into the sea where an ordinary man cannot go. His struggle with Marlin produces a sense of suffering. The baited fish also undergoes certain amount of sufferings. Their sufferings arouse feelings of pity and fear. The fish is bigger than his boat, but he is determined to show her what a man can do and what a man endures. During 3 days long struggle, he is terribly exhausted. He is not properly fed. His left hand is cramped. It appears that the fish will kill him, but he is not cowed down. He is not defeated by the fish. He says, "Come or kill me. I don't care who kills whom." After the long bloody struggle, he kills the marlin, but the sharks devour the fish. His struggle against the sharks indicates his strong willpower. He does not lose heart, he says, but man is not made for defeat. A man can be destroyed but not defeated. His defeat, Santiago's defeat, is materialistic. It is a material defeat, but it is not a spiritual or a moral defeat. He won moral and spiritual victory. Santiago reaches the shore not with the fish but its skeleton. He is badly tired, but his spirits are young and strong. Though he has lost the fish, yet he stands morally victorious. Hamartia, or the tragic flaw in Santiago, is that he crosses the customary fishing boundary that causes his material defeat. He violates the rules by going too far. It is his pride that makes him go far out beyond all people in the world. It ultimately results in destruction. He himself admits, "I am sorry, I went too far out. It ruined us both." Unlike dull and conventional type of tragedies, the novel serves a positive purpose. It indicates that man should work with adamant courage, undrooping will, and strong determination. It makes no difference whether he fails or succeeds. Thank you.